What are maybe some of the earliest memories you have of Joey playing football as a young kid?
I mean, since he was 7, 8 years old, just playing, just first time putting that helmet on, putting the pads on, it was just like, oh my gosh, my boy's actually playing football. I was scared, but yet happy at the same time.
And from a young age, what was it that he was telling you guys that he wanted to be when he grew up? Was it always football, or was there a different path that he was ever considering?
I mean, every kid, when they're young, they play a sport and they see somebody that they want to be. When he started playing, he wanted to be Troy Polamalu. He's linebacker. So he wanted to be like him. So he's always wanted to play football, and he's always like, oh, I want to be like him when I grow up. High school, once he started putting up those stats and he was playing more and more, and people were like, oh my God, you are going to go somewhere.
Yeah.
I think it just started building more confidence in him, and then just all the trainers that he was working with, all the time that he spent with them, his dad and I just kind of telling him, like, you have an arm. You can actually play. If you want to pursue this, you can go there. So I think it just kind of built up his confidence in high school. But then after, during that time, it just kind of died down a little bit with the journey that he had to go through, and, started self-doubting himself. But since high school, he kind of knew, like, I know I can do this.
Can you talk about what those conversations were like and what year he was kind of doubting himself? Was it during COVID? Was that kind of the harder part?
Yeah, it was the time that he was taking those long train rides to San Francisco, and just kind of questioning himself, like, is this what I want to do? Just getting up at 5:30 in the morning, or actually earlier than that, to be at the train station at 5:30 to take those long rides, and then not getting home until 10 p.m. He was just kind of like, is this really what I want to do? Do I just want to start my career as a fireman, or do I want to keep pursuing football? Because it's like, he was on those train rides with his friends, but then there was other times that he was by himself because their schedules were different. So that was just kind of like, what am I doing? I didn't have any offers out of high school. I'm going through my train ride here thinking, self-doubting, is this really what I want to do?
Yeah, and that was the kind of conversations he had with you guys. Did you guys tell him to continue to push through, or were you more so whatever you're feeling right now? If you want to go become a fireman, like, go do that.
I mean, either way, being a fireman is a great career.
Totally. Yeah.
But for me, I'm going to support my son, whatever he wanted to do. I didn't want him to quit because I knew the type of player that he was, and I knew his potential. But if he really didn't want to do it, I was going to be there for him to pursue his fireman career. But I told him, if this is really what you want, I'll support you, but I don't think it's the best idea. I think you continue on. You have still a lot of time, and you can pursue whatever it is that you want.
And I'm assuming, I wanted to pull up this TikTok that he had posted. He actually has it pinned on his profile. The one where he's like being a star
yeah.
in high school. And then
he's detailing cars.
So, was that during the time?
Yeah, that was 2021. Yeah, that was when he just started transferring. I think that was when he had started transferring to DVC.
Okay.
So his dad had owned a car detailing, and they had been working since they were young. So that was just kind of like, I'm just going to go to work.
Yeah.
And he was a star in high school. I mean, he broke, all kinds of records, and he was like highest on the list of all these stats that he was doing. So it was just kind of like, I'm going here, I'm a star, and now I'm kind of like a nobody, but it's just like, he never really, he wasn't not a nobody. It was just kind of like, you just need to bring that back up, because you're always somebody.
What was the message that you were telling him in those moments?
I mean, I just told him to just keep, if you really, really want to do it, if you really, really want to be a great, play on these Power 5 schools, just do it. Just do it. Just keep pushing and just do it. And whatever you put your mind to, no one's going to stop you. Nothing's going to stop you.
So from JUCO, he goes to App State.
Right.
Had a great time there.
Yes.
But that was the first time he was actually really far away from California.
He was far away from California.
First
time ever being on the East Coast. Yes.
What was that like for you and your family to not have him so close?
It was hard. We're a close-knit family. We do everything together. Joey has a really, really big family. Him and his siblings are very close, and we're always close. We always do everything together. So for him to leave, I mean, every parent, that's what we raise our kids to do, to go and explore the world. But yet when that time comes, we're like, no, don't go. I was extremely happy for him to be able to get this offer from App State. But then I was sad, like, oh my gosh, you're so far away. Like, we've never even been over there. Where is this place? But then, we went to every single game. I didn't miss a game. So it was great, but it was sad.
That's kind of
I was
crazy that
crying.
you went to every single game.
I went to every single at App State. I did not miss one game, home or away.
What was the travel process like for you week after week?
Crazy, crazy and tiring. I mean,
Yeah.
we would fly out on a Thursday night, take a red eye, get there Fridays, just to kind of recover a little bit, and then we would fly home on Sundays, and then I would go to work. We would go to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then fly out again on Thursday and just do it all over again.
Why was it so important for you to be there for every single snap that Joey took?
I hadn't missed a game since he was a young kid, and it was just important for me to be there along with his journey. I
Oh,
couldn't miss it.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
And to kind of just see where he is now at Tennessee, I can kind of already see the tears coming into your eyes. I mean,
Yeah.
just the journey, it's not normal, it's not, traditional, but it's Joey's journey.
It was just kind of like, okay, you graduated high school, you're going to college now, this is what you want to do. I would take him to the train, I would pick him up. That was just everyday life. I was just being a mom, I was just being a parent. But now looking back at it after, seeing the bigger picture, it was like, this really was a journey for you. It was just kind of like, oh, this didn't happen. Oh, COVID happened. Oh, now I'm going to transfer and stuff. But it was just like, this actually is a journey. But we were just doing everyday life. We were just doing life. It's just amazing.
If you could go back and tell the mom that you were dropping him off at the train station at 5 a.m. to the mom that's sitting right here who's has a son that's starting for the University of Tennessee at quarterback, what would you say to her?
I probably wouldn't say anything. I'd probably just be like, you just keep standing behind your son. I mean, I think I'm not a perfect mom, but I think I'm a good mom. And I think just being there and just letting him make his own decisions and just standing by him for whatever it is that he wanted to do, I think I probably wouldn't say anything. Like, good job.
Are you proud of her? Yeah.
Pat the mom on the back.
Yeah. I mean, but it is just it's so insane. Like, I didn't even know that train story until you just brought that up. I mean, to go from that to seeing where he is now,
Yeah.
how proud are you of him?
I'm extremely proud. I mean, there's really no words to explain or say how much more proud I can be. I don't know if there's a super long word to explain proud. I don't know. But I'm just speechless. There's just no words. I'm extremely, extremely proud of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go back a little bit and talk about, obviously, he came to Tennessee by way of UCLA. As a mom and as a family, what was going through your mind when all of that stuff was unfolding?
It was just kind of like, here we go. Another kind of bump in the road. Where are we going to go to now? What's your journey going to be now? What's the plan? What's God's plan? I know, he prayed about it, we prayed about it, but it was just kind of like, wherever we go, wherever it leads us, that's where we're going. And then coming back, to the East Coast over here, it was like, here we go again. Here we go again. The travels are going to start over, but it was fine. It was fine. Wherever he goes, I mean, we're going to be there. So.
And how thankful are you that he gets this opportunity and that his path led him to Tennessee?
Man, we would have, we would have never thought it was Tennessee. I mean, we've always watched, all these, the big stage teams and stuff, and it was just like, wow, they're so awesome. They're such good teams, It's crazy. I mean, him wanting to be on this stage at, younger and seeing, and it's like now he's here. This is just amazing. We're just so appreciative. We're just so thankful for the opportunity, the coaches, the fans, the community. We're just beyond thankful for everything.
Yeah.
For him to be here.
And you just see the way Tennessee fans just rally around their players. I mean, from the day Joey stepped on campus, it seemed like they were, all right, number 6, here we go.
Yeah.
Have you guys felt that too?
Oh my gosh, yes. From the moment that it was even going around that, hey, it's potential he can come over here, this guy is good, or, some people that doubted him or whatever, but it was just kind of like from day one, they're like, we're on it. We're Joey, here we are. Like, let's do this. It's been great. I mean, for me, for his siblings, for everyone, it's just been, everyone is just like, the Aguilars are, we're here. You guys are here. You're part of the family now,
Absolutely.
And we're embracing it. We're completely embracing it. We're having so much fun. We've brought, some family that have come that hasn't been to any of, been here to the East Coast or anything. They're coming. They're having a great time, and we're just like, you guys just have to come and experience it. Tennessee is just amazing. The people, the community, the place itself, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
We love it.
We have to talk about your viral moment at Gillen Stadium. Those tears come flying down when you watch your son run through the tee for the first time.
The tee.
Wow. Just explain to me the emotions.
I knew it was going to be an emotional moment. I didn't think that it was going to be emotional like that, where I was like my tears, but chills. I just got the chills. I was just emotional now. Just thinking how far he's come, and then to sit here and see that he's on the biggest stage of a lifetime, that he had wished that he had been at before, and it's taken him so many bumps to get here, and here he is, and he is just doing amazing, and he's showing everyone, I could play, I could do this, I can go head to head with whoever it is that you bring to me, because he's just playing a game. That's what it is. He's just playing a game because he's having fun, Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
It's just an emotional, it was great to see him, running through that tee, because that's what he wanted to do. That's what he was looking forward to. Yeah. So I didn't think I was going to be viral. I was just being mom, enjoying and embracing the moment of seeing him running through that tee, It was just great.
And on top of that, that was the same game that Joey's grandmother, you like to call her mother, right?
Yeah, everyone calls her mother.
Everyone calls her mother. She also, I think it was Joey's touchdown to Mike Matthews.
Yes.
And I think he looked at you guys, and she just starts.
Yeah, she will cry over everything. She'll tell a story and she'll start crying. But
special is it to have her there?
It's always special to have mother around. I mean, if she can be at every single one, she would be at every single one, but it's special for her. It's special for Joey. It's special for the family to be able to have her there and experience. She's gone to all of Joey's games too. Since, young age, high school, she was always there. The traveling, I mean, it's not so often, but she, like I said, if she could be there at every single one, she would be there at every single one. But it's just great to have mother around.
Well, I think all of Tennessee, the state
of Tennessee, they want her everywhere too. Yeah.
But it's just so cool to see how the fans have embraced the entire family as well. What's maybe the craziest message, or has any fan done anything to you guys or said anything that has really stood out from the fan base?
No, it's just everyone just be like, you guys are part of the Vol family now. You guys are Vols for life. You guys are, we love the Aguilars. It's just kind of like that. It's just a great feeling.
Well, I also think just the way he's been able to so quickly build camaraderie with this team. I mean, you think about that first game, he was only with the team for what, 3 months?
Yeah.
It's just absolutely crazy to think about. Some guys take years to build those connections.
Mhm.
What does that say about Joey as a person?
Joey is such a good guy. I mean, he's been like that since he was a kid. People would always, he always made good friends and he always had good people around him, People always gravitated to him in high school and in when he was a kid in middle school. So it doesn't surprise me at all that he makes friends with people and have build their trust in such a quick amount of time. So it didn't surprise me. It really didn't surprise me.
And I kind of want to talk a little bit about on the field stuff. I mean, Joey's known to have an arm.
Yeah.
And it's not really like a traditional quarterback for Josh Heupel in his system. He hasn't had one of those quarterbacks who can just sling it and not have really a worry in the world. But Joey is one of those aggressive quarterbacks that is like, all right, we're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
For them to embrace his style of play, because that's how he's always been.
Right.
How awesome is that to see as a mom?
It's just great, for people to actually see who he is as a player and how he plays. Because there's some players out there that just, they won't sling the ball. They won't, they're afraid to. They play with fear. And Joey just goes out there and he's just like, I'm just here to play,
And he
I'm going to
shakes
sling
off
it. I'm going
mistakes
to,
like nothing.
Exactly.
It's
just,
yeah.
He's always said it, next play mentality, oh, I did it. All right, let's go out there and just shake that off and do the next play.
And I think that veteran experience, because he has had so many years playing college football, it's what Tennessee needed, ultimately. Like, I think he is the perfect puzzle piece that Tennessee needed this year. And I love that fans are really recognizing it.
Awesome. I love that they recognize it too. I mean, there was a couple people that weren't quite sure, based off of his last season, but there's different dynamics, of different things. And, sometimes people don't flourish unless you're in the right position to flourish, so he's got great coaches around him. He's in a great location, a great school, a great program, I mean, both App State and Tennessee are great programs, and he showed everyone who he was at both places.
Yeah. You said, I mean, the coaches around him have just also really bought into him as a player as well. Has there been anything that Josh Heupel has said to you guys, or maybe Joey Halsley, and just kind of giving you reassurance that your son is doing the right thing?
I mean, they've always said he's a great guy. He's good. His kid, the type of person that he is, as far as his character, the way that he's built trust with everyone around him. It's just his character is, they're just like, we love having him here. We're glad that he's here. We're glad that we, crossed paths and, found him and brought him into the system, because he's exactly what it is that we needed.
I love it.
I think it's great. It's
And
awesome.
it really is. And he talks about his faith so much. Has he always been like that, or has this been a new?
This has been a new thing. He started more so when he was like in DVC. I mean, we've always been a religious family, I poured the seed on them as a young age, but I didn't want to force it on my kids. I wanted them to find it on their own. I didn't want to be like, well, you've pushed me, But I always prayed about, I want my kids to find their faith on their own. So DVC, he started, to get into it with his friends and stuff. But once he got to App State was where he got into it much deeply. And I'm grateful for it. I mean, everything that I prayed about.
And do you think that his faith in the way he trusts in God kind of helps him on the field? Yeah. In what ways do you think?
You believe in him, everything will flourish.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And you can see it. And it's just so, what's the word? Compatible to the way Tennessee plays their style of football too. I mean, they're a very faith-based organization program. And again, just another reason why I think he fits so well into
He
this
fits so well with it. I mean, he had said before, just, seeing and talking with the coaches and stuff and seeing how, people are just within their faith, he just felt like it was the right fit.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, last question for you. What has been your favorite part of watching your son flourish at the University of Tennessee?
Just living his dream.
Yeah.
Living his dream. Yeah.
Woo, girl, you got me crying over here.
I think that's a perfect way to end it.